How's it going, everybody? Welcome to where we chose to live on Genesis 2. We got the island in the rearview mirror. We ran the Alpha Overseer yesterday. I don't know whether or not I'm going to post that video. It kind of sucks. And it's like an hour long. But we won. And so we just decided to leave the island. And we're going to stay gone from the island for a fat minute. And we moved on to Genesis 2. We haven't beat Genesis 1 yet, but it's kind of boring. We don't really like playing there. So we jumped right over to Gen 2, where we haven't really played much. Now I got this little base section built here. It's not really much. Chem station, fabricator, all of the basics. Nothing really fancy. But we got this really big area right here. And I'm going to build a base here. Like, it's pretty damn big. Not quite big enough. So we're going to come over here and see if we can straighten this side out over here. Be the plan. And whether or not it works, I won't have any way of knowing. Is to go from right here all the way over there in a straight line. Now, it looks like it's plausible. I eyeballed it yesterday. To just head straight off of here. And just keep going straight. Now, as you can see, the terrain out in front is not even. So, we're going to have to figure out some way to even all that out where it comes up good over here. But we have to start here because this is our square point. You know, we can't start out there in the middle where it looks like we should start. Like, it looks like this part right here is the high point. So we should start here. But then we won't know whether or not we're square there or there. So it might screw everything up. So we got all this uneven terrain here to build on. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be challenging. Going to have to use all kinds of different build techniques to try to get it there. And I'm going to make a video of it. Now, I'm probably going to have to like teach myself how to like fast forward through videos, because this is going to take a while. It's going to take a while to figure out. It's going to take a while to implement. So I'm going to have to figure out how to fast forward and not, because I'm going to run my mouth throughout fucking filling all this in. That's just not going to happen. That's not me. So, and I'm not going to cover all of it. I just want to run a border here. From here all the way down to there. Just a couple of foundations wide. And then maybe be able to come out a couple of foundations out over this way, or a couple of ceiling tiles out over this way, in order to give us an additional 2 wide over here. Now, I was thinking of doing the same thing over on the other side and making it even wider over here. But I kind of like this edge. This edge is nice and clean. And I got an idea that I may be making... Ooh, just about ran off the edge there. I need to learn to fucking drive this tech suit. Anyway, I'm thinking about coming out right here and putting my air conditioners right in here and making this the breeding area right in here. I like to breed on the ground and not on foundations because I've had a lot of animals glitch into the foundations, and well, it becomes a pain in the ass. You got to destroy foundations in order to get them out. So, you know, this way they have to glitch into the mesh. Make it a little more difficult for the glitching. So, I'm thinking maybe breeding area right out in here. You know, have all the rest of it for dinosaur storage. You know, this place looks really big, but it gets really small really damn fast when you start putting a bunch of dinosaurs in it. You know, it's a little bigger than I'd remembered. I hadn't been here in a little while. But then, you know, I seen it's got a brontosaurus right there. right? So, I mean, they're not fucking small. Now, there's not an abundance of resources to build with here, but fortunately, there is enough down over there that should be able to get us going. Plus, it's going to be like kind of a hybrid build. I'm going to be using stone and metal because when we were running all of the drops and shit on Extinction, we got a whole bunch of shit. Like a whole bunch of shit. Like here, Bobette. Bobette's got like dinosaur gates and all kinds of shit on it. You know, got some pillars. And over here in these cabinets, this is all shit I just fucking threw down just in order to make storage space for shit from other servers. But see, I got like almost 400 metal foundations, and there's 300 stone foundations here. I got all kinds of stone pillars, and I got stone walls. So this is my building cabinet, you know, and I'm just going to make a hybrid base out of it. I'm going to see whether or not this is going to let me stick this cliff platform. Way at the opposite end there. It's probably not, because it's not a cliff. So, I don't know. I'm going to find out. You'll find out with me. You'll see it like turn red and stay red and tell me to go piss off because I'm not allowed to stick it there. You know, it might tell me to stick it up my ass. I don't know. We'll find out. And poke it somewhere. I mean, I may poke it over the side over here, but I'm using that fucking cliff platform. You know why? Because it was free and it's mine and I can. I may poke it right here and just have a big old bulbous section coming out over here for absolutely no fucking reason whatsoever. But I want it, so I'm going to use it. But I have all those materials already prefabbed. You know, they just came in the drops on Extinction, and we run a whole bunch of those. And there was no point in using them there. I already had a base. But this is a pretty cool area. It's right here on the map. As soon as it comes into focus, I'm going to rotate my arrow. See that little line right there that I'm pointing at right now? That's a passageway going out into space. And it also leads over into the other biome over there. Pretty handy. So this is a pretty close place to be able to go from biome to biome and be able to hit the asteroid belt whenever you come out of hyperspace when you're mining for resources on this map. Pretty nice spot. I haven't seen anything nasty spawn up here. You know, it's been May wings and doe dicks and all that kind of shit. Look, my mantis. I love mantises. But yeah. So, this is a pretty nice area. You know, you can tame you a Maywing if you don't already have them. Tame you a Brontosaurus if you want a big useless ass dinosaur. Tame you a pair, because there's another one right there. Pick up Brontosaurus poop. It's right there too. Big brown egg. So, yeah, we're going to try to cliff platform right up here. I don't think it's going to let me because this is a wall and not a cliff. But I don't know the rules, and I don't mind learning with you. Go over here, put the whammy on this sheep. Woohoo! Suck it, sheep. I don't want to put the whammy on a Maywing. Because, well, I mean, they're fucking ugly and cute. Yeah, I like them. Okay, so I brought my rock golems here. They're like standing out here. You know, they're the guards. I brought my mechs. Of course, as you can see. I have a lot of dinosaurs here. Most of them are still in the cryo fridges. And that's where they're probably going to spend most of the rest of this game. To be honest, some of them, they like that one's full, and that one's full, and that one is on its way. But we left the island, and we left Extinction. And, well, we've left just about everywhere. So, here we are on Gen 2. Now, back in this area, I've never used these things right here. I think Bobette's got them. I bet don't have them. Where the hell are they? Maybe they're on Bob. Yeah, these tech teleporters. I've never used them before. Not really sure what how they're supposed to work. You know, you need to have, you know, a tech generator and Ingram and Element, and guess what? I have all of the above. So I'm hoping what it's going to allow me to do is to teleport from like right here, way over that way, and then way over that way, and way over that way, because this map is fucking huge. And it takes forever to fly. Doesn't take forever to fly on a Maywing because they're fucking fast. But you know what? They gain altitude for shit. So it kind of sucks. They're great for going downhill, not so great for going uphill. But anyway, I'm planning on like putting a platform out here because I already tried to set it down here and it won't let it set. You got to have platforms. Got to have a floor. So I'm going to put a level of floor in here and I'm going to lay it right here so that it's right in behind my main base. I like this area back in here. It's pretty cool. It's got like all of the different plants. It's got water over there. I don't know whether it's enough water to be able to plumb shit, but I'll find that out. We'll find out together. But I'm probably going to shoot a build video of this. You know, like I said, I'll time lapse it and not be running my mouth the whole time. Or I may do it in segments. Haven't really decided yet. You know, I'd like to have it all in one video. You know, I'm thinking about putting a big roof over top. You know, something for the flyers to land on, so they don't have to land on the ground. And then, you know, putting an elevator going up to it. That way, you know, I can showcase elevator placement, wiring it in. The only thing that's probably not going to be here is going to be a greenhouse. And I may even make one of those. Just put it back over here somewhere. If I can plumb it into that water over in there. See, it's water right here. Let's see whether or not it lets me plumb with it. I don't know, because it's not very deep. It may not let me. Like I said, we'll find out. But that's the plan. I did have a plan on doing another playthrough, but I'm not doing it yet because the rumor mill has it that they're releasing a new TLC update coming up here pretty soon, where they're going to change the building and incorporate a bunch of the S Plus into the base game. So I'm going to wait till after that happens and start my new playthrough at that. In the meantime, I'm going to build here with the current structures. I'm not going to use S Plus. Everything I have is non-S Plus, as you've seen. So it'll be able to be replicated by everybody who's got a console. And then when they release the update, if it has a whole bunch of the stuff from S Plus incorporated into the game, then that's going to be righteous for all you console players. You know, because S Plus is awesome. And we'll just start to play through with that. That way I don't have to change anything. I don't have to, you know, say, well, I'm not using S Plus this, not using S Plus that. And we'll just be able to do everything on the base game. And it's going to be awesome not to have to run S Plus, not to have to load the mod, you know. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that almost as much as console players are, because updating the mod's a pain in the ass. And I've had my game crash, my server crash, at least a half a dozen times, thanks to having to update the mod. Not that it's the mod's fault. Just, you know, it just gives another opportunity for shit to happen. And shit happened, crashed my server, had to spend 2 days trying to get it back up and running without losing all my shit. One time I loaded in, and S Plus hadn't loaded at all. So I loaded in, and everything that was in an S Plus cabinet, like this one right here, see that one there? Everything that was in it was just fucking gone. You know? Everything that was was in an S plus cryo fridge was just gone. Everything in an S plus refrigerator was just gone because S plus wasn't there. I had whole bases, whole everything that wasn't there anymore, and I got really pissed at S plus right then. So I stopped running it for a while and went and un-S plus a lot of my bases. And then, well, I mean, S plus just rocks, so I went back to it, and we made up, and now we're friends again. I'm gonna get to messing with stuff. Oh yeah, check this out. Here, look at all the organizational skill right there. I mean, this gas bag just has all kinds of shit thrown in it, you know. So I got to spend some time organizing this place and trying to make it a place to live. But I really want to go out and tame dinosaurs. Yeah. Welcome to me. All right, well, I'm going to get to working, and we'll see y'all in a bit. All right, well, I had hoped to be able to deal with this without having to break up the video, but it looks like I'm going to have to because I'm going to need a lot of metal. Like a lot. I may have to rethink my plan here and just use this as a border fence. Because I had thought that it was going to be even with this and come out here and be even. But it's really not looking like it, is it? Looks like it's sitting up there quite a ways. Which is kind of fucked up because it is even with this down here. I mean, it's just a ceiling tile height away. From being even there. Well, it looks like, I know this is like even. You don't have any choice. So this is all level across here. But it looks like it may slope over there. I don't know. We're going to have to look. What the hell's giving my bulb dog fits? Only 108 Maywing. The stupid Gallimimus. Yep. Fucking, I hate Gallimimus. I just fucking hate him. Yeah, some of this went way down deeper than I thought it was going to. Like those pillars there. And that one back there that hit just right perfectly on that crack. I don't know. I got to make a metal run. And get a whole bunch of metal on here so I can make a whole bunch of ceiling tiles. Or I may just go to one of the other servers and make a whole bunch of ceiling tiles. I'm honestly not digging this, though. This isn't how I wanted this. Not at all. So we may have to get creative. Might just go somewhere in the middle here where this berm is that I'm standing on. And run right over to that and see if it evens out to this. It might. I honestly thought I'd be able to run fucking foundations in through here. I mean, I have hundreds of them. But I haven't got to use but a few. Even if it did make it look all fuckered up over there. I don't know. Maybe go 2 ramps wide or something. Maybe ramp down or two wide here. Come out here too, and then go with a ramp. Maybe that won't look too retarded. Either way, I'm going to continue this all the way down, one way or the other, even if all I do is make this a border wall. Just to keep fuckers like that one right there from wandering up in here. There you go, Tech. Over there, see it? Oh, it doesn't even count. That's not even real. It's only level 21. That's not a Stego Tech. That's a Stego turd. That's a Tech turd. Yeah, this won't be a waste of materials. Because I can wall down with my steel walls and just come down here and make this a solid steel wall. Look, this actually counted. And it's not even on the ground. Anyway, that'll keep the smaller shit from being able to come up underneath here and be an annoyance. Hey, see, if these were S plus foundations, then they would stack. And I could just stack foundations along through there. It's so much easier. One of the benefits I hope they incorporate into the next stuff. But, you know, I'm not making S plus stuff, like I said. So we're going to work with what we got. It'll still work. It's going to do what we need it to do. And it may actually come out even over here to where it looks fine. You know, I didn't lower these platforms at all when I placed them, like I did the ones in the back. So if we're one foundation high here in the middle, that's no big deal. We'll run, I think we'll probably just run it over to the trees anyway. What do you think? That'll probably be all right. It'll flatten it out. I'm thinking, you know, it's going to hit the trees pretty good. All we wanted to do was, number one, be able to secure it from this side from wandering assholes like that Gallimimus, and give us a little more room, you know, and this is more room here without having to worry about our dinos aggroing on shit and running off down here over the edge of the hill and us having to chase them. And it's going to give us some foundation support to be able to run our ceiling up and over. So, I mean, it's multitask, but look at the fucking, I think I've done a pretty awesome job with this stuff right here, although it's S plus, and it won't be staying. What are you getting all fuzzy for? You looking all fuckered up, looking nasty. Anyway, it's squared up pretty good with this foundation right here. But yeah, squaring up that first foundation up there, that was key to getting this whole thing to run straight. And we are running fucking arrow straight. I mean, see there, it's like pointed right at where we wanted it. I think we may be in slightly because I think we're off just a little bit. And a little bit over that long of a run is really going to show up down at the other end. Like, we'll probably be maybe a half a foundation off, and it's going to irritate the shit out of me, I ain't going to lie. But I'm not going to tear it all down. I'm just going to pretend like I don't see it. Maybe park a big dino on top of it. Cover it with dino ass. Who's going to look at that? But I'm pretty happy with this placement here. I kind of had to make use of the fact that, you know, I already had the floors lowered here. Give me a good place to put the grinder. That's out of the way. Oh, that's not sitting straight. Oh, that pisses me off. Oh, well. Eventually, I'll probably destroy it and make another one. Or, I mean, it looks fine from here. I mean, it's even centered up really good. If you look at it sideways and cock your head a little bit. But this is where we are. Progress. It's slow on building. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here in case I decide to foundation this up here. I'm probably going to end up foundationing it just because everything requires foundation placement. And, well, I have 400 fucking foundations. So it doesn't really look that bad. I mean, it doesn't look much different than the native structure. And I think it'll probably like come up to this gap right here, this little lip. And actually make it look a little better maybe. But I know, not much of a video, but it's part one of many. And I might just segment this one together with another one if I learn how to splice videos. So we'll see y'all in the next one. This has been fun so far. What's flashing red down there? Oh, that's my tech generator. That was kind of cool looking. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go somewhere and make a whole bunch of ceiling tiles or get a whole bunch of metal. I got an industrial forge I can set up over here. I made a whole bunch of stuff. But we'll see y'all after a while.